my gun up so you guys can see the plate and see me come up. Another thing, want to make sure that you are driving that gun out in front of your face and we're not doing the elevator effect. I want you to elevate the gun up to your face. Watch me as I drive the gun in front of my face to get a good, nice, even hit. Okay? Here we go. You want to start with your hands in a position where you would normally have them if you were outside walking around. Okay, I was able to get that shot off, get a good shot into the yellow. Again, I'm not cheating myself. I'm making sure that my sights are aligned into my yellow and I'm hitting it. Now, again, we're starting off with 2 seconds. I'm going to increase it to 1.5 here in a minute. Okay, let's go back. We got everything reset. I'm going to go again. I was a little bit slow on that one, but it's okay. Okay, again. Drive that gun forward, good shot. Come back first, reset your shot or reset your trigger, and then go back to your holster. Recover. Try different positions with your hands to give you a little more added effect. Okay, that's a good hit. I was in within 2 seconds. One more time. Okay, again, a good hit. I saw my sights on the target prior to the pressing of my trigger. Last time, and then we're going to bump it up to 1.5. Okay, I established a good grip, a good trigger press to the rear, and I got a good hit in the yellow. Let's bump up the time to 1.5. Alright, here we go. This is what 1.5 sounds like. And I'm going to try to move just a tad bit faster to make sure I get good hits. I'm still covered. And here we go. Ooh. End up with a bad grip. And I was not able to uncover my gun fast enough. Alright? Still move through the transition, because if you stop, a bad guy doesn't notice you've made a mistake. You have to keep moving. Get your shots off. Alright? It doesn't matter if you get caught up. If you get caught up, move to the left, move to the right. For purpose of this video, I'm not doing any movement. Okay? If I was in a classroom setting or if I was out in the street, I would be moving because that's how you want to train. Alright? When you're watching this video, I want you doing movement also. Don't just stand still. If you're going to stand still, you're going to get hit. Alright, here we go. Okay, I got it off on 1.5. I had a little bit of a flinch. I can see that. Okay, still not bad. I was able to hit the yellow even with my small flinch. I still saw my sights on target. Same thing, shot number 3. Okay, again, driving the gun out, got a good hit. Trigger went off prior to 1.5 seconds. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, this is the last time, and I'm going to show you guys about sight alignment. Okay, again, good hit, good sight alignment. Got the trigger right where I wanted it with the depressant. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys about sight alignment. Let's talk about why I brought those little safety trainers down here with me. Alright, if I can find them. Alright, right up on my phone. Alright, what I want you to do, for purposes of doing this, is work different drills with your gun. Now, I don't have an empty magazine in the house with me right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a safety trainer inside my firearm and load up. Now, what we're going to do here is, again, on time, we're going to try to take our first shot and we're going to simulate a malfunction happening. And when that malfunction happens, I need to do something to the gun. So I'm going to immediately go into a immediate action drill of tap rack, reassess, and if I have another threat, I'm going to hit my trigger, which I am going to have a threat because I'm going to be into a gunfight. So I'm going to practice that. Now, what you can also do with the second safety trainer is put in another magazine. Let's assume that you load one safety trainer into the barrel. You have an empty magazine loaded into your gun, so when you tap rack bang, your gun goes empty. Drop that magazine, come up with a new magazine, load that gun, press back out, take the shot. Okay? Again, you know what? Stand by. I'm going to show you how it's done. Alright, I'm back, guys. What we're going to do here, again, we have one empty magazine, and we're going to load the next magazine with the safety trainer. We already have the safety trainer loaded into the gun, as you can see here. Okay, we're going to load the empty magazine in the bottom of the gun holster. Okay, once we get that holstered, we're going to take the other magazine and put it in our magazine holder on our other side. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to practice again. We're going to shoot, simulate the shot, simulate something going on wrong with the gun, tap, rack, realize that, oh shoot, my gun is empty. Once I've done that, drop magazine, come up with new, rack, take new shot. Okay? Very simple drill. Now, how do we know that the gun is empty? Okay? That's what I always teach all my students. Check your freaking gun when it comes back to your face. Okay? Once you have taken a shot, pow, you should always cant your gun upward so that as it comes back to you, back to a holster position, you can see what's going on in here. Okay? It's no point in you taking your gun and throwing it back in the holster and you got a problem here. Alright? Learn how to check this darn gun, fix the malfunctions, put something fresh in your gun so you're able to shoot the bastard again. Alright? You do not want to have a moment where you have reholstered a either empty gun or a gun with problems. Alright? Enough of that. Let's move forward. Here we go. We set for 1.5 seconds on the shot timer again. Okay? We're going to press back out, take the shot, simulate the malfunction. We go empty, reload, take the next shot. Alright, here we go. I think I turned it off. Try it again. Take two. Okay? Again, we went out, boom, took a shot, realized something was wrong with it, finger off trigger, we tapped, we racked gun, again, we tried to push back out, but we realized by looking at the gun, something was wrong. It was empty. We dropped magazine, turned gun into us, reloaded new, racked out, went out, shot again. Alright? Let's run that one more time. Let me reset the trigger. Alright? Get here and my safety trainer, my magazine, we're going to load it back up here. And here we go. Everything is back covered. Same thing. Okay. And that's how you get a good dry fire practice in, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gents. Get a good dry fire practice going just like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my iPhone. And like I said, man, you guys stay blessed. Keep training. And make sure you go home and you win the fight. Alright? Love you guys. Alright, guys. I'm back. Sorry about the wiggly phone. Look, one thing I love about the iPhone is this, alright? It's able to show you guys exactly how I want you to shoot, alright? We're going to talk about sight alignment, proper sight alignment, and just having a good, comfortable trigger control when you're shooting. Let me show you something. Right now, if you take a look at that plate, it's completely in focus. One thing I love about the iPhone is once I bring my finger into play, and I tap my finger, Just gonna focus on my finger and see how so use my dirty finger. But see how the plate goes blurry and the yellow goes blurry. That's how you shoot, folks. And once I move my gun out the way, watch what happens. Boom. Now my target becomes clear again. So what I'm going to do is going to show you guys proper sight alignment. I'm going to use my firearm to show you proper sight alignment on the sights of the firearm. Now, if you're looking like this and your target is, your gun is down here and your target is up there, you're dead wrong. If we're shooting at the yellow, my gun should be up here and my gun should be in focus like this. You see that? Now, obviously, the iPhone's having a very hard time going fully focused on my front sight. Okay, but this is the way you shoot properly. Don't worry about grips or anything else. Let's look at the way that the sights are aligned. Now, again, once I move gun out the way, this is what happens to our sights. I mean, our eyeball sight. Okay, we become clear on the plate once again. All right, now, once I go from sight alignment, sight picture to sight alignment, now my eyes become focused on my gun. See how my gun becomes clear in my eyesight? And now if I want to shoot the center of that yellow, boom, that's what happens. My sights must stay clear and my lines must stay in the middle. Now, let's back up a little bit so we can get a little bit better look on that. Let me reset my trigger. Very hard to do with one hand and one hand recording, but I'm doing it nevertheless. Alright. Again, right now, we have a 100% clear target. And when I present my gun, if my gun is blurry and my target is still clear, I'm wrong. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to end up looking over my gun, which is going to be a bad thing. I want to present my gun to my target, and my sights, sights need to be lined up. Once I have that, now my gun becomes clear in my eyesight. And I squeeze the trigger and I get a good, nice, clean hit. Again, reset my trigger. My target is clear. Once my gun presents, my fingers on trigger, my sights are aligned, and boom, I get a good trigger press to the rear. Okay? Alright, hope you guys got that. I would show myself on the camera, but it's time for bed. But I hope you guys get that, man. That's your sight picture, sight alignment. Anytime you're shooting at the bad guy must go blurry. Your gun sights must go clear, and they must present to, a second, because this is a little hard. Alright, must present to whatever target you're shooting at, and cut that target in half with those two black lines on the rear sight and the one black line on the front sight, evenly aligned and cutting across the middle. Hope you guys learned something. I'm going to try to do a screenshot of that so you guys can see it. Guys, stay blessed. Have a good night. You know I love you. And I wouldn't be putting out videos if I didn't. Remember, stay prepared, train always, and go home by winning the fight.